So, Ozempic, see it everywhere. See it on Instagram, see it on TikTok, see all these previously big influencers, these big celebrities. All of a sudden, they've lost so much weight, and they're gonna say, "Oh, I've just been hitting the gym. I've been doing all this and all that," but you know it's not true, right? They've all been on this thing called Ozempic. What is Ozempic? Should you use Ozempic? Is it good for you? No. So, before I get into this video, I just want to say that I'm not hating on anyone that decides to use Ozempic. Like, if you decide to use it, that's on you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any any health advice. Like, I'm just giving you guys my opinion and what I think on it. Right. So, what is Ozempic? So, Ozempic is a drug, and it was originally made for people with type 2 diabetes. Right. So, what does it do? Ozempic affects your appetite, your insulin, your blood sugar, and your blood sugar levels, and it helps with weight loss, right? So it's an injection you take once a week or so. It affects how hungry you get throughout the days, and effectively, it's supposed to make you lose weight by stopping your appetite and bringing it down. So, how does this help you with your weight loss? It slows down gastric emptying, which makes you feel fuller for longer, right? And it reduces appetite cravings. So you go throughout your day without feeling too hungry. So, who is Ozempic originally made for? It was originally made for diabetic people that needed to control their insulin and their blood sugar levels, or previously obese, like really obese people that they needed to lose this weight, right? But now it's becoming more and more common in our generation, which is fair because it is an easy way to lose weight without putting in the work, right? So for me, the problem with Ozempic and why I don't recommend people take Ozempic is because when you take Ozempic, you're just trying to fix the symptoms, right? Like you're not actually fixing the problem. So let's say you have a flu and you've had a really bad cough for the flu, right? So you can take cough medicine for the flu to fix the coughing problem, but you're not actually fixing the main cause of why you're sick, right? So let's say you have like, I don't know, let's say you have COVID, right? You have COVID and you've been coughing for like so long, along with the other symptoms, but you have COVID, right? Now, you can take cough medicine to fix this cough, right? And you think you're feeling better, but you're not actually fixing the main issue. And then you take this cough medicine and your cough goes away. And then it's fine for like 2 weeks, and then the cough comes back, right? Then you take the cough medicine again, and then the cough comes back. And all this time you're taking the cough medicine, you're slowly destroying the insides of your body, and you keep destroying it and destroying it and destroying it the more you take the cough medicine. So while yes, you may feel a little bit better, you're slowly destroying your insides, right? So if you want to see quick results, yes, take Ozempic, right? But if you want long term and you want to be healthy in the long term, don't take it, right? So the thing with Ozempic is that you're fixing the symptom, which is being on the bigger side, right? That's a symptom, it's not the issue. So the real problem is that you don't know calories, you don't understand calories, that could be the problem. The problem could be that you're suffering with trauma, which leads you to overeating, which leads you to being bigger. Well, that's a problem. So instead of taking the Ozempic to fix that, you first fix your traumas first, and then you can start to lose weight instead of taking the Ozempic. Or if you don't understand calories, you first understand calories and then you lose weight. Or or you're too busy at work, right? So you can fix your time management skills, and then you fix that, and then you lose weight. So never look at Ozempic as fixing the issue, because you're not really fixing the issue if you're taking Ozempic. All you're doing is just fixing the symptom for the bigger problem, right? So I'm gonna take you through the pros and the cons of Ozempic. So the pros of Ozempic is that you can lose weight really fast, relatively easy, right? So with Ozempic stopping your appetite and stopping all this, you can really lose weight quick and you can get down to your desired weight and then come off the drug and then you're all fine, right? It suppresses your appetite and your hunger, so you're not really hungry, and it's really easy to administer. So you take one shot a week, and that's about it, right? So what are the cons of Ozempic? So the cons of Ozempic is like nausea, vomiting, constipation, fatigue, muscle loss, and it slows down your digestion too. There's a risk of dependence, which means you get addicted to the drug, which is never, being addicted to anything is never good. So it's also very bad for your gut health, and it causes gastroparesis, right? And it's bad for your mental health because it causes depression, low mood, brain fog. It also messes with your hunger appetite, right? So what happens when you stop taking Ozempic? So yeah, okay, so you've been taking Ozempic for a few months now and you've gotten down to the weight you want to be. Then now what? You stop getting on Ozempic and then you're fine. But because you haven't really learned the skills of how to lose weight, you haven't learned what calories are, you haven't learned what to eat, you haven't learned how to control your appetite, you haven't learned exercise, the proper exercise techniques, you haven't learned anything from like what actually really losing weight is. What happens when you stop taking this drug is that you slowly shoot back up to your weight you were before, right? Which is not your fault because you didn't understand. So then what ends up happening, again with the cough thing and COVID, you go back up to your weight and then you take the drug again. So you come back down. But again, like I said before, the more you keep taking this drug, and then you keep getting like, it keeps harming your internals, right? So you're fine, you get down to your good weight, then you shoot back up. You get down to your weight, you shoot back up, you take the drug again, right? Which is never a good thing. So, if you're looking to lose weight, for me personally, Ozempic is not the way to go, right? Because when people take Ozempic, yeah, it helps. And look, I'm not bashing anyone that takes Ozempic. Like, it's the easier option, and you just take it quickly and it helps you, right? Like, it's good. It's like wonderful that science has been able to come up with that. But would I recommend people take it? No. And the reason not is because it doesn't really teach you the skills that you need to lose weight, right? So when you first start to lose weight, you build up your discipline. And if you just take Ozempic, chances are your discipline is not that high. So you come off Ozempic and then you start eating all the snacks again, right? When you lose weight the proper way, you learn the proper exercises that are good for your body. You learn what foods are good for your body. You learn proper nutrition, right? You learn all the self-control, discipline, which is like, it's a good skill to have for fat loss, but it's not only fat loss that you need these skills. You need these skills for your whole life, right? For different parts of your life. So, yeah, if you're just looking for a quick fix and you're not actually looking to fix the deeper problem in your life, just take Ozempic, right? But again, like I've said throughout the video, taking Ozempic is not actually fixing the problem, right? You have to look within yourself. Before you take Ozempic, this is what I want you to do. I want you to reflect on your life, right? And see like the main reason you're fat. So let's say you're a 16-year-old boy and you're in your room playing games all day. And then you're scrolling on TikTok and you see this thing called Ozempic, which is good. Like, okay, yeah, you saw this thing, whatever. So before you decide to take that Ozempic drug, I want you to realize, like, so why am I this big? It's probably because I don't go outside enough because I'm playing too many games, right? Why am I playing too many games? Because I got no friends. And why do I have no friends? Because I'm playing too many games. So what you should do instead of taking the Ozempic is just try to stop playing games more and try to socialize with friends more. So you try to exercise more and you stop spending time. So you do that first, you find the problem and you try to get rid of the problem and then see. So if you've done this, you've tried to get rid of the problem, you've done all of this, whatever, and you're still big, okay, just take it because you've tried and nothing works. But if you haven't even looked at the problem yet and you see, oh, let me just take this thing, like there's no issue with me, I'm not even going to bother to look deeper and see why I'm this big, then I obviously don't suggest you take it. So at the end of this video, my final consensus is that don't take the easy route. Like, it's never take shortcuts in life. That's one thing both my parents have told me throughout my whole life. That you never take shortcuts, right? And with Ozempic, that's what it is. It's a shortcut. And all shortcuts come back to bite you in the butt, right? So for people, I always recommend you just learn how to lose weight properly. And on my channel, I teach people how to lose weight properly. So I don't suggest you take this drug, okay? But obviously, if you're like going to a doctor and they say take it, obviously listen to a doctor over me, right? Like, if your doctor is saying you should take this drug, take it, okay? But do I recommend for most people trying to lose weight to take Ozempic? The answer is no. And I can teach you how to lose weight the natural way, okay? So don't take Ozempic and follow the advice.